Hey everyone, this is Mr. Flaherty, and we're back with the second part of the lesson on writing our mini essay for the Living with an Artist project. So, we're going to start with the introduction, and what we focused on in the research was a famous or interesting quote that your artist had either written in one of their works or had said. Certainly in the case of the painters, it's going to be something that they said. So let's go to our research doc, and let's copy and paste the quote that you put in the box on the left. Go back here and we'll go to the box and we're going to copy and paste that. Now I'm going to erase the name from the end. You don't want to have the name with the dash like that. But a good way to begin is to break up the sentence, especially if it's long, by putting the artist's name in the middle like this. An artist has got to be careful never really to arrive at a place where he thinks he's at somewhere, comma, end quote, and then hit space again, said Bob Dylan, period, space, and then another quote to start the line. Don't forget to have the quotes when you break them up like that. Oh, and also remember, like I did not, to make the names capital. So then reading it like this, it sounds like, an artist has got to be careful never really to arrive at a place where he thinks he's at somewhere, said Bob Dylan. You always have to realize that you're constantly in a state of becoming. As long as you stay in that realm, you'll sort of be all right. So putting the name of the person who said the quote in between their quote like this and break it up gives the writing a nicer flow. So now let's go back and get that background information, which is going to be your opinions on it on the right. Now here's an important point. You don't have to put everything that you wrote in the box in your essay. You can if you want to, and then when we revise it, we might tell you what the best part of it is. But I'm just going to use this second line I wrote here because I thought it was stronger, and I'm going to put it down in the box for background information. And then these two sentences are enough for the introduction for this piece, because we don't want you to have to think about thesis statements and other aspects that will often go into an introduction for this essay. All right, this is about learning how to start with a quote and then come back to it and go full circle. So now we're going to go to and see about filling in the conclusion, which was in questions 4 and 5, where we talked about the artist's vision of the world and then how you connect with it. So again, I'm not going to take everything that I wrote. I'm going to take what I thought was the strongest part, and I'm going to copy and paste this, and I'm going to go down to where the conclusion is in step 3. And go to the box that said, what is the artist's vision of how the world could potentially be? I'm going to put my answer there. Then I'm going to go back to question 5, where I talked about how I feel connected with the artist. And I'm going to copy and paste what I have there. In this case, I'm going to copy and paste it all. But then when I go and read it, I'm going to see if maybe it's too much, if there's something I want to cut or change. Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe I can make the writing a little more smooth. But I'm still going to take everything. And if we look at this here, this line's important because this last line that I wrote based on what I was thinking, connecting to the quote is, over the course of his career, he shifted away from protest songs and wrote more personal, often surrealist lyrics. This was also based on the research that I found. He grew, changed, but always stayed in the realm of becoming. So notice this last part is a quote from the quote from question 1, okay? Where Dylan says, as long as you stay in that realm, you're sort of be all right, that realm of staying in a state of becoming. So I'm using that line to end my piece so that I come full circle to my beginning idea. I'm connecting how I started the paper with how I'm finishing it. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go down to the second sentence for my final thoughts, and here is my conclusion. So the next step, again, is putting it all together. So I'll start with the intro. I'm going to take the quote, I'll copy and paste it from this box, come down here to the complete essay box, and I'm going to put that one in. I'll go and I'll get this piece, and I'm going to the same thing, copy paste, and put my essay together, and you can be sure that I'm going to read it before I submit it. And I'm going to be checking for my mistakes as I will be checking for your mistakes as well. And Miss Arias will certainly, probably even more so than me. So I'm going to copy and paste the conclusion. And I'm going to remember to put this in the conclusion because I'm going to get my body paragraph when I have the conclusion in there. All right, then the second box, I'm going to take my final thoughts. I'm going to put that at the end of the conclusion here. Okay, and now the last thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go back up here and grab my body paragraph so I can put it all together. Remember, we finished that earlier in the class. Where did it go? Yes, here we go. No, let's see. Oh, yes, that is it. Why am I lost here? There we go. Okay, grab my body paragraph, copy and paste, and take that down to the end for the complete essay. And then, like we did before, you're going to erase the word body paragraph, erase the word introduction, erase conclusion, okay? And then I'm going to make sure that everything is in the same font. So I'll use Montserrat, and I'm going to get the lining correct, go 1.5, and I'm going to get the tab correct. So we'll start from there. And then I'll also get rid of that highlight because I don't want that there. All right, so this is basically what your essay should look like when you finish the work today. You'll submit it looking like this, and then Ms. Arias and I are going to give you feedback, and you will do a revised second draft, and that will be your essay for the presentation on Friday. Good luck with the writing, and of course, email any questions you have or ask us during the Zoom or in class. Have a great day, and good luck with the writing.